Hi everybody, it's Julie and I'm here and I'm going to make the tassel now for the special order prayer journal that I have, the teal. And I have already cut out a variety of threads and ribbons, and they are between 13 and 14 inches long. So I have a piece of leather, a couple pieces of this, it's actually iron-on ribbon. It's this little one here. A couple pieces of this ribbon that I actually got in the yarn section at, I think it was Joann's, might have been Michael's, but and then some of this really the small ribbon in teal and off-white, and then I have this ribbon from the dollar area at Michael's, and so I have them laid out, and they're cut out from, like I said, about 13 to 14 inches long. And so I'm going to just grab them from the center here and fold it in half. Okay? I do have one that's kind of funky, laying long over here. So I'm going to see if I can find, there. It's just a long one. Okay. So next I'm going to go ahead and I have a little tiny key ring. You see it's a keychain ring, and I accidentally bought these one time. I thought they were something else. I don't remember what, binder rings maybe, something, and it was an assortment pack. It did have some binder rings in it, but it only at the top. Or only where you could see them or something. So so I have a bunch of these that I'm using up. And I'm just going to go on and fold this in half. So here's my tassel. It's folded in half. And then I have cut a piece of wire. So this is from my wire that I got from the wreath making section at Michael's last year at Christmas. And after Christmas, actually, I got it. And I got it in a variety of colors. And they do have it this year. And I had only seen green and red so far. But I haven't been back I mean, to Michael's in a while. I've gone in and they didn't have their Christmas stuff. And I went in and they didn't have their Christmas stuff. So, yeah, might have missed that boat. Because I probably have bought my Christmas stuff. So Michael's, you may have waited too long. Yeah, right. Julie not spending. That's kind of funny. So I'm just going around. I've tucked the original, where I started, I've tucked it underneath, and I've gone ahead and I'm going over and I'm just wrapping it around. And then I'm going to bring it around and I'm going to wrap it all the way up to the very end, and then I'm going to use my little tiny Cricut scissors to just try and put that last piece under. I'm all about safety. I don't want anybody to get hurt on something that I made, so I just tucked it up under there, and I have my tassel. So, I know one of the things that Shelley liked about the other book, she had seen the prayer journal that I made, that I sold. Yay! My very first Etsy sale was the prayer journal. And so about a week after I sold it, she saw it. Maybe just days after I sold it. So I want to add some of these items. I'm going to add one of these little hearts. I have these angels that are on this bracelet that I don't wear, and so I'm going to add one of those. And let's see, I have one of these love charms. I want to add one of those, and they go in there. And then I do have also in these charms, there are some double hearts. So I'm going to put that. Then I have saved up here, as I've been going through things, I have this little tiny doily, and I'm going to put that in. And then I found this ivory heart, and I'm going to put that in, okay? I'm going to go ahead and tie it so that it comes over into this area here. But I think that that will be really pretty. Again, I have not finished my cover. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I think that even, I just think this is going to be really pretty. So, so those items. And then, I'm trying to remember, because I moved stuff. Should never do that, right? I moved my metal stuff. And yeah, I've got all these. So so anyway, I'm going to put these things on there, and I may actually add a couple of other things as well. So we'll go ahead, and most importantly is this cross. And I think I'm going to use the teal ribbon. I'm going to grab the really long one, the longest one, and I'm going to go ahead and tie it on. Okay, so I'm just going to tie it. In a double knot. And then I'm also going to come down here and just tie a knot in the bottom of the ribbon. I call these a knotty tassel because I actually will be putting knots throughout the tassel to help add more texture to the tassel. Okay, so there we have that. So I want to use the heart. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the heart to get this to go through the heart. Probably not. So it's going to have to go on a white ribbon. So I'm folding it to get it to go through the hole on here. And I got these beads at Michael's. And I think this particular day was one of the days that I got them at a good price. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll get those because I like that color. And then here we are. Okay, so I'm going to have a hard time there. So I'm going to grab my awl and use it to help me get it through. See if that helps. It helped on one of the other things I had to get through a hole. Because you just got to get it to where you can get a grasp on the thread or the ribbon. Whoop. And I didn't want to use the teal, but I might have to, because I didn't want to take away from the heart. When you use something, that's the same color, sometimes it will take away. So maybe a paper clip. So we'll try this, and then we'll try that. Okay. Sorry about this. See if we can get it to come through that little hole. Maybe not. Maybe we will have to use that. don't want to. Could just hang it and have it. No, I don't want to do that either. I was going to say I could just knot it right there and it would just hang off, but I really do want this. Okay. It's trying. It's trying. See, it's right there. It's right there. Naturally, the paper clip's coming through, but not the ribbon. Okay. Okay, yeah, not happening. Very sad. Plan B. Plan B. Okay. You know, I think I used on the one that I did this before, I think I used the thick thread. Like how did I do this before? I think I used the thick thread that I use for bookbinding that I can't find. Totally lost the thing of thick thread. This is just not fair. Haha. Got it. Okay, so now I want this to come down a little bit below the cross so that you actually see it. And I am going to knot it a couple of times because I don't want it to fall off either. So I'll put a couple of knots. Make sure it's still below. Because when you're making the knots, sometimes your knots will make things go up. So there, I like that. Okay, so next we have the little love. And I think it'll go on this. Okay, again, down at the bottom. Okay. Like that. So we have the heart, the cross, the love. We have this. And I think it can go on here. I'm sitting here totally wondering what I did with all those metal charms that were, I moved things around. They were in the drawer right here, right next to me. Okay. We have this heart. I want it to go up higher. So it's going, actually, I'll put it on this one. It can go kind of all the way up to the top, like that. I have put that charm actually on the tassel ring. There. Okay. Okay. And this angel doesn't have her wings. I don't know if that's funny or not. Well, I mean, here it's funny, but... Okay. Yeah, so you can, you know, watch for bracelets and jewelry to be able to be taken apart for, to make tassels and things. So I'm going to put the angel right here on this white one. There we go. I also want it to be kind of up high. Okay, so I hope I'm in frame. Sorry, I did a video a couple days ago and a lot of it was out of frame. And I got called on it. It's like, I'm so sorry. But you know, some of the videos are a one-time deal and it's like, okay, do I not post it because I messed it up? Okay, so this is an eyelet, okay? And I'm actually going to use it as a bead on down towards the bottom. I used to make hair items, and I would put beads in the thing. So I have a couple of those. Just so you know, if you've got some eyelets and they're the right color and you don't have the beads that are the right color, go ahead, put them in. Okay, this one I want it up a little higher. Okay, so you can move your knot. Yeah, I wish this actually had a backing. It's a button that had a caption or whatever those things are put on it. Pretty. Okay, so there, got that one. We'll just gotta do something about this angel. There you go. Okay. As far as any more, I have them, but they're only partially. I'm gonna put this one so it's facing up, the color. It'll give us a little more silver in our and tie a knot, pull it down. Okay. Okay, so I think I've used all of the things that I can. I don't think I can get the butterfly. I can try and get it on one of these. Be nice if I can. Nope, butterfly's not going to go on. Okay, so I do also still have these beads. And let's see. Okay, because I've already used the Believe, Always Believe on this paper clip, I'm going to do the Love and Peace bead on here. Okay. Okay. And tie it. I'm going to give it another knot towards the end. Okay, and now I'm going to come back and I'm going to tie some knots in the ones that don't have any knots. And this just gives a little more dimension to the... Okay, this is driving me crazy. These are... Okay, so they're spinning this way. So I'm going to try spinning like this. I'm going to try and see if I can get them to straighten out by going the opposite. Yeah, that'll work. Going the opposite way. Okay, see how that's like this? And it's going this way. So I'm going to take my fingernail and I'm going to straighten it out. And oh yeah, that did help. We'll see how long it helps for. So, you know, I was the flower lady at the grocery store for a long time. And I actually, if I was just blowing up like six balloons or whatever, that's how I would do the strings. I wouldn't get out anything. I just use my fingernail like that. But it also works for the negative. So to try and straighten out a curly, you can go ahead and do that. So let's see, do we have any others that maybe this one should have a couple of knots? So we'll knot it up high. Knot it up high, come down and knot it down low. So this is the tassel for my special order prayer journal, and I really like it. I think it's, you know what, I can try. I don't think these will knot. The leather, I don't think it'll knot. It'll not knot. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. Oh, wow. Like the knot. I was worried, but I like it. Okay, so let's see. Too short. So undo. We will not use the middle knot. We will not use the middle knot. Okay, but we will put a knot on this one. Maybe. We will put it there. We'll see if we keep it. Okay. Oh yeah, I like it. I like it very much. So we have a lot going on here. Go ahead and add a couple knots to this. So, have you made tassels? And do you make the really thick, fluffy, wonderful ones? I've done that. I tend to come back to these little ones. I I like the way they look. And I, a few years ago, I started not decorating the fronts of my personal albums, but making something to decorate the sides, the spine or the binding, something for there, because, you know, I would put it into the cabinet, and that's how I was storing them. And I was like, well, and the fronts were getting messed up. So I do also have, these also came in that little thing that I accidentally bought that has been a wonderful accident. And I go ahead and I add that. When I'm doing silver, I do have the other ones, the Tim Holtz ones as well. So this is my tassel for Shelly's, for her junk journal, for her prayer journal. And I think it turned out really pretty. I'd like to know what you think. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, put them down below. Find something to celebrate every day. Be thankful, be grateful, be blessed, and have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.